Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting night of PAYLINES Live. How is everyone doing tonight? Let's do a couple of shout-outs here in the chat. We have Rich, Yo Teddy, Jennifer Barista. Sue is in the house. Rich, hello, Rich. Sizzling Slot Jackpots, hello. And he says he's the 400 subscriber. So thank you very much, 400.
Yay.
You know, on the original PAYLINES. Oh, let me just welcome Slot Travelers in the house. Manny, hello.
Finally, I was going to say, it's your fucking channel. Now you can introduce people. Like, seriously.
So here's the funny part.
But let me add, now that you're 400, you're past the Spartan face. Like, I love it. Spartan, we're 300, so now you're over 300.
This is unbelievable. Yes. I get what you're saying now. Absolutely. And here's the interesting part is that it took me maybe like 9 months to get to 400 when I first started out. I did this in 2 weeks, Manny. So I have, all of the main content is over on the original PAYLINES, and all that's on this channel is live chat. So thank you very much, everybody.
Yes.
And just so you guys know, we are also simulcasting on Twitch.
Yes!
I know.
Hello,
Yes.
Twitch. I'm doing it the old way style, where I don't show my face so that you can see the beautiful face that was back there in 2008. Here is my real self.
Yay!
And I'm saying, yes, honey, yes. 400
I love
strong, darling.
400.
We'll be at 1,000 in no time, Charles.
I know. It's
say
amazing.
that I'm doing a little... I forgot the term, but I ordered a bunch, not a bunch of food. I only got a slice of pizza.
Oh,
I got a soda. So that's it. I mean, I just need a little snack, but on the same token, like I wasn't hungry enough. Do you know what I mean?
So you got some room service?
No. I was downstairs and I decided to stop by the pizza shop. If you're ever at Area, the best pizza, it's at $5.50 pizza bar. Like, even the hidden pizza bar over at the Cosmo is not as good. This is amazing. This one's called the Gotham. It's amazing.
Oh, well, that looks that does look amazing. When I go in February, I gotta try it. So now that's the place that's in the back of the. Well, if you were to walk in the front, that's the one in the very back, right?
Oh, by the sports book.
Yes. Okay. In the poker room. Yes.
Yep. No, sports book, all the way in the back.
Oh, I thought the poker room. Maybe they moved the poker room. I don't remember. I thought the poker room.
No, the poker room
is
here.
Yes.
Okay, so the poker room is right here.
Uh-huh.
And then you keep walking, and there's a bar. And then there's a pizza place, and then there's a sports book area. So, I mean, it may still be the poker room, but I don't know.
But I remember they just opened it while I was working there or something, because it hasn't always been there, right?
The pepperoni is so fucking fresh. Like, it's not even real.
Is it a little crispy, too?
Super crispy.
Oh, I love crispy bacon. I just want to give a shout out to Jennifer and Donkey Dave and Ernestine. They're in the chat. Welcome.
Hi, Ernestine. Love you, girl.
So, how's your casino adventure been going?
It's been as good as a Cosmopolitan, which is a mixed drink. So it's been mixed, but I've had a lot of fun. That's what matters.
And what are you drinking right there? Is it just straight up soda?
Straight up Diet Coke.
Diet?
Years ago, Charles, I used to be a big girl. I lost the weight, and I was a skinny big girl. And what helped me was, for 3 months, I stopped drinking regular Coke. I've never been a Pepsi fan. When they asked me at a bar or a restaurant, is Pepsi okay? I usually respond, is Monopoly money okay? So why don't you add a little lime in there, and then we'll be okay.
Oh.
But no, I'm a Coke person. But I stopped drinking Coke for like 3 months. And then my brother, when I was on a trip to Arizona before I lived here, or I lived in Arizona because I'm in Vegas, he introduced me to Diet Coke. And then after that, it just became Coke to me.
Oh, wow.
Let's have another bite. Hold on.
It,
It's just so fucking juicy.
Everybody in the chat is like, they want pizza now.
It's amazing.
I'm just loving hearing the sound of you chew on your pizza.
Should I like lick my fingers too?
Oh yeah. So have you seen any new games there since your last visit back in on the first?
Yes. Yesterday with Vegas Low Roller, I saw this game at South Point. Was it South Point? I don't know the names of these places that he takes me to, so I'm going to say South Point.
Okay.
And it's called Peacock. I did say cock. Riches. Yeah. It was really fun. It was
Peacock
really fun.
Riches. That sounds familiar.
Well, I don't know if it's an Aristocrat game. And I know back in the early 2000s, they had a Peacock game where you got three, what's the word that I'm trying to find? Not emerald, because stone. 3 stone symbols, and you will get the free games. In this case, you can get a cash bonus and a wild bonus. It's so interesting.
Oh wow!
I think I have a short video. If I send it to you, do you have the flexibility to show both?
I think so. Yeah.
Should I text it to you or send it to you via Facebook?
Text it.
Text it? Okay, so I'm going to get out of the chat, and I'll be right back in 1 minute. So entertain him.
All right.
Because it's a brand new game, and I think it will be fun.
I'm excited to see it. So Manny's going to go ahead and send that to us. And how's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. We got a few people watching us. We're going to talk with Manny, maybe play a little bit of slots and have a little bit of fun here on PAYLINES Live. I'm extremely excited about the subscribers. I mean, it shows how much I've grown. And let's take a look at the count. We have 401 subscribers. So be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the support if you're new here. Also, to replace the super chats from the original PAYLINES, I am accepting PayPal donations. And if you look here in the little scroller, it tells you where you can go. Or if you're on Twitch or YouTube, check the description below. It's paypal.me/coolwavepick. Hello, Ernestine. She says she's good. Thank you very much. We got Megavolt back onto the slot machine, which is kind of exciting. So maybe we can do some spins on Megavolt while Manny sends me this new video. So why don't we just do why don't we do some spins on Megavolt while we, oops. Pardon me, I hit the wrong button. Okay, we're transition. There is Megavolt. Let me just adjust the screen a little bit so you guys can see it. Oh, we got some video here. Hold on. Let me go back to, we'll wait for him to join. In the meantime, we'll play some spins here on Megavolt. We are looking for 3 of the Volt symbols to trigger the bonus if you're not familiar with Megavolt. Oh, you're
There we
back.
go. I'm back. I sent it. Did you get it?
Yeah, I did get it. So let me figure out how to play it here. Hold on. Let me.
Sure. I feel like so weird, like Trisha Paytas when she does her mukbangs, but I only have one slice. Like it's so crazy for being a big boy. But I could, like, I went to the buffet today.
Which one?
Just
The
like,
Aria one?
hmm just because I didn't, I wanted to have a snack, but I wanted to eat something that was more than a snack. But I didn't feel like sitting down like at one of the restaurants here. I was like, let me just go to the buffet. There was no line. It was perfect. Like I had a little bit of everything. And the buffet at Aria sometimes is a hit and miss with me. Um, but then again, I'm having a slice of pizza.
Fair
Mm,
enough. That sounds amazing. Okay, I'm
mm-mm.
trying to open up this video. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it. So just bear with me a moment.
I'll explain it.
Okay.
It's a fun
Here
game.
we go. I'm going to share.
Okay.
Do you see it?
So yeah, I do. But before you start, this game is called, like I said, Peacock Riches. There are two potential bonus symbols here. Or not bonus symbols. Yeah, bonus symbols, but also two bonuses. One is called the wild bonus, and the other one is called the cash bonus, I want to say. I thought it was kind of like Lightning Link, but it wasn't. If people can't hear what I'm saying in the video, I'll explain it.
Okay.
But although there are two bonus symbols, it can actually come stacked, meaning that you can have one wild bonus symbol and then a cash bonus symbol. So then you get double the free games and double the potential. So go right ahead and VLR had an amazing bonus on it, and I did had an amazing bonus on it. Hence what you're seeing. Oh, there's a bonus symbol. I'm glad you stopped it there. So you have wild bonus, and that's your regular spins. What happens is they add more wilds, but then when you get the cash bonus, within that bonus, the wild symbols can come with money. So not like Lightning Link, but somewhat in the sense that when you get a wild symbol, if it has a dollar amount, it can potentially start increasing the money amount.
Oh.
It's a really cool game. And the best part of it is that it's only a $2.50 max bet. And with all the games that you have out there, there are $4, $5, etc. max bet.
$8, $10.
I know. $2.50 is like very reasonable. And even if you're not a high roller, I feel like I would try, and I'm not a high roller, right? But if your bankroll is not huge, even for a $2.50 max bet, I would try $20 and see what happens. But go right ahead. Let's see if we can get some sound.
Okay, let me see. Probably not.
Okay, so I get the wild bonus. You get 8 free games, and you can get more free games based on the number of stacks that you get. And right now, what you're seeing is adding the wilds to the screen. And it's an anyway pays game, which I love anyway pays game just because of the opportunity and the potential. I don't think it was a great bonus, obviously, because I want to keep the best bonus for myself at this point.
Right, right.
And what I mean by myself, I just mean for me to watch it later.
I'm going to have to figure a way to load up video so we could hear it. But for some reason, the way I have the microphone set up, we can't hear it.
And even during the free games, you can re-trigger them. And you can re-trigger...
Oh, you were done with the games. Okay. That was a short bonus.
Yeah. It was a short one. I just wanted to show you the mechanics. Like, you can see those red things. Show the screen again, if you don't mind.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Sorry.
Bear with me a moment here.
Sure, I'll bear you 2 moments.
It's very
complicated
now. All right. Eat that pizza.
Get in there. I like to get in there.
You should start a food eating channel. All right, here we go. We're back on the screen. Where do you want me to go? At the end?
I'm fat because I eat at odd times like that. I'm not fat because I eat crazy shit.
Who called you fat?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Fair,
So
fair.
those red things that you're seeing above, those are the wild symbols.
Right. This thing right here on the upper left, or I mean the upper right.
Yes.
And explain that again.
So they're wild symbols, but during the free games, allegedly, you get more wild symbols. I didn't see that many. I didn't get a ton of a ton like you saw in that bonus that was only $17. Like I didn't get a ton of wilds, but the potential is there. And the crazy part is that during the free games, although you're seeing those bonus symbols in different areas, they can come stacked in sets of 2. And the first bonus that I got them stacked on reels 1, 2, and 3. And then in the free games, it did it again. And it gave me 32 free games, which was pretty awesome.
Is this a gimme games or a straight up Aristocrat?
No, this is straight up Aristocrat.
Okay.
I think that's their own in-house thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a clone of it, and it's lines based by Aristocrat. And the crazy thing is that if you get those wilds during the free game, and I'm hoping that I'm not taking VLR's thunder out of it, because he was playing that one and he did amazing. If you get a wild during the free game, it stacks itself up to the top. So if they're not all the way down, it goes all the way to the top, and then you can get like crazy amounts that keep spinning. His bonus was amazing. I cannot wait to see that video, although I saw it already.
Now you've been gambling with Vegas Low Roller quite a bit. Is he always lucky, or what's going on there?
I always feel like he's always lucky.
Yeah.
Just because I don't hit like he does. But I think it's funny in the sense that I think at least on this trip, I felt we both were lucky. And I like that. I mean, I don't get hateful when other people are lucky. Like, good for them. But you know what? When you're gambling with somebody else and all of a sudden they're hitting bonus after bonus after bonus and you're not hitting anything, it's not that you are hateful towards him. You're like, when's my turn? You know what I mean?
Right.
So this trip, I think it was very equal.
You do get kind of frustrated. It's not that it's not like you want your partner that you go to the casino with to have bad luck. It's just that you want to have the fun that he's having.
Or at least some of it, you know?
Exactly.
But I think this trip was very mixed. I also played The Godfather, which I think, Charles, I don't know if you're going to like it or not. But it's a WMS game.
I played it at G2E, and I couldn't get into it.
I don't know how he played at G2E, but I feel like the music is amazing. I think Slut Lover has showed a couple hits that he had. I think I recorded one. At that point, I wasn't really... Like, on my end, I don't go to the casino to give you guys content. And like SD Guy said one time, he was like, recording is part of my casino experience. It's not part of mine. I just go to have a good time, and if I want to record, I record it. If I don't want to record it, I just don't record it. So I was having a really nice run on The Godfather, and I think the music is amazing. The bonus is fucking hard to get, but the feature when you get a full symbol on the left, kind of like Chronos and Sue's, was really, really freaking good. So I'll say that about the game.
Okay, and it's in one of those cabinets with the that are kind of oversized, and they got the little touch screen button deck, right? If it's the game I'm thinking of.
It's the cabinet that...
Like Dragons Over Najing or whatever it's called?
That cabinet.
Yes, okay.
But I think if you see it, Charles, and I only saw it there. I haven't seen it at Aria. I didn't see it at Cosmo. If you see it, give it a try. I was surprised. I was even betting max bet at 375, and I went from 100 to almost like $500. So give it a try.
Well, I'm excited to in February. I'm excited to go and try some new games. A Talking Stick got some more of the dancing drum cabinets, and they already had dancing drums. And I was really hoping that they would put Zeus and Kronos in it. Instead, they put the Quick Hit Ultra Pays and Beer House.
Fuck Beer House.
I hate that new game. Yeah,
I would love to play some quick hits locally.
Yep. So the Ultra Pays are over at Talking Stick, and what else did they get?
Miss Trish doesn't like to eat the corners on the pizza, but I love eating the corners.
Who doesn't like it?
Trish Paytas. She has an eating blog, and she's kind of, I don't want to say a porn star, but her patron is for real patrons, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Very
fair
real
enough.
estate, Charles. Very real estate.
Yep, the real estate business.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the real estate business. I need to get a Coke, Manny, so if you could bear with me and entertain the chat. I know you can't see them, but we have Donkey Dave, Bonsai, Alicia's chatting away. So there you go. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't really address the chat. All I can say is that I hope you guys that are moderators don't feel like, because I know you're Teddy and the carrot, you're going to feel like I'm coming down on you, but that's not what I'm saying. Regardless of where we are right now with everything, we should always be respectful of someone else's point of view. And I think you guys can tell, I'm talking to the moderators in general, and it's not my channel, so I'm just saying that I'm not coming down on them. There are some people that are going to take one side versus the other and all that. But at the same token, I think you guys can discern when they're sharing their point of view, and that should be valid for them to share their point of view versus trolling. And I got like 2 messages today about people that said that they were being trolled and they were being harassed on the chats. And again, I don't see the chats. I know that I'm very clear with the people that I've determined who are my moderators in terms of what I want them to do. So I just want you to be like chill. It's okay if someone says, you know, Joe forever. They're not trolling. They're just sharing their point of view. Let's not add any more fuel to the fire, because number one, like, I seriously doubt that anyone is about to commit suicide just because they were banned from a chat. However, I could be wrong. So we can't be part of the problem. We have to try to be part of the solution. So I hope you can understand where I'm coming from, guys. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
But it's not my channel. It's your channel, Charles. So.
No, my slot attendants are the best in the business. I got the best slot attendants.
Mm-hmm, you do.
They keep shit in line, even Donkey Dave. PMT
oh my God,
is in
he's
the
behaving.
chat.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, until Liz comes in, and then Liz gets a timeout.
Okay.
So,
hi, PMT. I love that Canadian gambling from your laptop. It was cool. I remember Seamus of Slots used to do that at one point. I don't think these videos did that great, but it's cool. It's any form of gambling, right? And people want to see the risk.
Well, there's a lot of people on Twitch, and if you're watching on Twitch, which I don't think you are, but just in case, if you're watching on Twitch, there's a lot of like online slot gaming on Twitch.
Oh, yes. They probably follow our friend from, because I think there's a lot of Twitchers in the UK. But Rock and Rolla, like, he has an amazing, crazy channel on YouTube. And I know he gets a lot of followers from the UK over in Twitch and over in Europe. So if you're watching, you know, that's a shout out to Rock and Rolla Slots channel. And if you watch him, thank you for joining PAYLINES.
So I just want to kind of go over a couple of things, just real quick, just some simple things. The reason why I started PAYLINES Live was because I was going to go live on a Twitch account. And a lot of people told me they don't have Twitch and they didn't want to sign up for Twitch. So I started PAYLINES Live. And that happened to be at the same time as everything was going down. So instead of doing a Twitch, I started a second YouTube channel, and then things went down. And then I started PAYLINES Live. And as you can tell, everything was made for Twitch. So there you go. That's the backstory of why I started PAYLINES Live, as well as some other issues. And
but
also,
I think people can see that. I mean, but on the same token, Charles, like, I feel that's something that you talk to us. And when I say us, I meant myself and Joe previously. Whether he wants to acknowledge it or not, that's his issue, not mine. But I remember you talking about it previously, and you know what? I think the layout and the look of it is so much more polished and professional that I'm glad that you did that, because what happens is you are delivering a much better product.
Right, right. And I've been messing with this whole layout for months before, or maybe a month before the the birthday bash. And I was still trying to work out, well, how could you, Manny, see the slot machine with this entire setup? Because before I couldn't figure out how to do it. And then it popped in my mind, on Manny's end, I can just share the screen of the computer it's coming from, and he can still see it's not going to be as perfect as what the audience can see, but at least you'll be able to witness the slot machine in real time.
No, it's amazing, Charles. I mean, with all the real estate video experience that you have, that you've been able to use that and deliver such a great product. I mean, I love the layout. Sometimes with the chat, I don't know if you still need to work with that area where people can see the chat on the live stream, because I feel that at times the font and the color of the font competes a lot with the background.
Mm-hmm.
I know that other Twitter channels, what they do is it's a black screen in the back, and then all the fonts are in the color that the user designs them to be, and that seems to be a better feel. But again, it's new territory, and you're making
and I'm
it work.
Experimenting, and right now it's dark purple.
Yeah, but you're a director. You know about colors. You can't have two people wearing blue and then have a red on the left. You know.
Right, exactly. So we're still trying to figure things out, and another issue I wanted to chat about was earlier. If you don't mind me just bringing this up just for a few minutes, because I really didn't want to say that much.
I also want to say something about that too. But
sure, because I think you pretty much said it all. But I just want to reiterate a couple of things about the original Payline slot channel. It was filed by this person for copyright, and he claims that he sent us emails. I want to make sure it is clear on the record that that person never sent us emails, and we did not lie behind his back or any of that. So those were just a couple of points I wanted to bring up.
They're live videos. If they didn't want to be a part of it, they should have never clicked the link. But they did willingly and knowingly so.
Right. And so we'll see what happens with that. But we're ready to launch everything, move everything over to Paylines Live. So
yes, honey, we're gonna do a goodbye to Paylines, and everything is better. Like, I feel the name is even better, Paylines Live. Like, I think that carries a lot of weight, and it's the best thing that could happen. We're gonna get you to 1,000 in less than a month, Charles. You'll be able to get your super chats and people to continue to get involved. So whatever, he shut somebody down, who cares?
Yeah. And the way it's growing so quick,
I know,
in a couple of weeks is unbelievable. And that's thanks to you, because we did do that marathon run. So
sure. And I heard that today our friends slotting around got to 1,000 subscribers. Like, that's all I wanted to do when I started, just build a community. In the process, there's a lot of drama that happens. I even initiated some drama, and I know where my fault has lied, but I've also been open. I'm not an irrational person, but I also want to send much love to Dixie Chick Slots and Miss Michelle, because I feel that sometimes some people take hearsay and then it gets twisted. So I know that the big jackpot today accused her of this, and that, but he's also accused other people of other things. So at the end of the day, I feel like she got a bad rap. She might have mentioned something, and I think everyone was saying that potentially Joe was the one that caused the big jackpot to be shut down. So it wasn't just her. She didn't start the rumor. Everyone was thinking that. But I'm glad that I was able to ask him, and he said, no, I don't think Joe did it. So that clears that. And you know what? Why should I even care about doing that to clear his name when he's coming after me? But I also think that fair is fair.
Right.
And I'm glad that he said that. And I also want to send much love to Dixie Chick and Michelle, because she works hard. She's my friend. And I think in the middle, she got mixed up. And I just, whatever the big jackpot feels about her, that's his problem, his issue. But Michelle is a good person, and probably in between, she heard something, she shared it, and it's part of the he said, she said. You know, we deal with that all the time, not only on YouTube, we deal with it on our daily lives. So much love to Michelle.
And this is a no drama channel, but this is technically not drama. We are clearing the facts on what happened, because,
or at least the facts from our perspective. Because I also, I mean, I also want to say that whichever way this person is feeling, you need to validate their feelings. Although I don't validate them, because just because they apologize 2-3 weeks after the fact, just because now you're on the spot, and I'm not talking about you or I, Charles, it doesn't really mean that you are really, I mean, the fact that you apologize saying that, oh, you were given wrong information, doesn't really mean that you apologize. It just means that you're coping out and using somebody else as a scapegoat just to allegedly apologize. So, you know.
Right. Jeremy says, let's blow up the TI. Jeremy is always giving me shit about Treasure Island. And
I didn't make a trip there this time.
See, now, if you go with us in February, I don't know if you'll be able to make it, but we will be doing a trip to Treasure Island. I'm just saying.
Okay. We'll see.
He says, fact is, TI sucks. All right. Maria Perez is in the chat.
Hey, Maria. Mucho amor para ti, mi amor. Thank you for joining us live. I love you.
Yes.
I communicate with Maria a lot, and she did really good with the Sage, and much love to her.
Right. So I'm just excited about building this channel up. I mean, I can't over stress that we're at 400, and it's all been just like 10 live streams so far.
Yes, honey. Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll be able to if
catch
it comes
that dirt, honey. Catch that dirt, because I know you're watching.
Yep. So everyone thinks I was going to have a meltdown over all of this, and
no, why?
Nope. I know exactly. I'm actually excited.
Yes, especially like this Payline Live is the shit, and you'll see.
Donkey Dave says, Charles Manny going live on Friday. Please pick a game.
Oh, he's going live. Is he going to be with Olga? Because then I have to take into consideration that Olga will be with you before I pick a game. I mean, meaning in the sense that she's going to go in with you money-wise, or are you just playing for yourself?
I say Star Rise. And only give it 10 spins, because most people hand pay within their 10 spins.
So how much is 225 times 10? It's 22.50. You can't put 50 cents on the slot, Charles.
Oh. Yes, you can.
I'm just saying math-wise. I mean, unless you go and play 50 cents somewhere, when you get to 22.50, then you can do 10 spins.
Actually, what I've been doing is putting $40 in, do 225 bets, because 225, if you get the middle row,
that's not 10 spins, honey.
No, I know, but that's okay. I'll play my 22.50, and sometimes I'll go over if I'm feeling that it's active.
Okay.
And PMT says, is Star Rise old? No, it's in the new IGT cabinet. It's the same one as Wild Fury.
It's probably a WMS game that got the axe, and then the same developer was thirsty enough that he submitted the whole game to somewhere else. And I'm surprised IGT has not been sued for that.
It's very WMS-like. That's for sure.
It is. I mean, it has Mr. Monopoly.
And the script, the bonus wrote the graph. It's just so brilliant. Okay, whatever.
But it's funny because studios work in a different way, in the sense that they sell the game to the manufacturer, and then the manufacturer just delivers. So I'm pretty sure whoever did this game for WMS, they probably had everything lined up, and they're like, "Here's my game," and they were like, "Yep, let's do it." Right. I know for a fact. I know one studio they signed that is no longer, or maybe not, I don't know if they're no longer doing work with IGT, but one of their games all of a sudden became very popular, and it was about maybe a year ago that they submitted it, and now they're like wanting to get back with this studio. And it's just interesting the way it goes in terms of
Right.
that side of things.
Well, we both have friends that develop games locally, and everyone thinks that Carmen was like a WMS creation when it was actually designed by a separate company and sold to WMS, which I think it was one of the and I gave WMS credit before I knew who actually made it. Carmen is like one of the most original slot machines when it came out. I mean, it's, mechanics. I haven't seen a mechanic on that game like that before. Have you?
I just don't really care for the game that much, Charles, just to be honest.
No, no,
But
no,
I
no.
think,
I don't know where
but
the
I,
big win is. That's what I don't like about the game. I
oh
can't
yeah,
see.
yeah, no,
You
no,
have to
yeah,
get to
no.
Wilds to get something decent.
Well, the game is about upgrades,
Right.
and even on the base game, it's about getting the top symbol, just like any other game, right?
Right.
Um, but I feel like the way that it's laid out, I don't even know if the lines are very G plus like, because
No,
I feel
no,
that
no.
sometimes the way, yeah, okay, perfect, thank you for confirming that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was like, that's not a line, like what the fuck? In the sense that I don't think Carmen is a volatile game. Um, it just
It just
the
doesn't
structure
want to
of the
pay.
game, yeah, yeah.
I
There's
think
too
it
many
has bad
symbols
math, in
competing.
my opinion. Right, right.
Yeah, there's too many
Yep,
symbols competing,
yep. And
and that's the problem.
it's only a 40 line game for 5x4. And I
Yeah,
usually stay away from low lines on a 4x5 or a 5x4, whatever you want to call it.
but SD guy will contradict you on that. He will say lower lines sometimes can really pay.
But not in that game. I like lower lines at higher denominations with stack symbols.
I just think the game can be fun. What frustrates me is I don't know if slot manufacturers are realizing that us as gamblers are not necessarily staying that long on a game, in the sense that even as a YouTuber, I feel like the most time I spent is on dancing drums, right? Obviously. But then even when I played that game, Peacock Riches, I stayed on the game not necessarily because it was paying me, but more because VLR was there, and we were, because I would have moved from that game so much more faster. Um, but I'm glad that I stayed because it paid out nicely and it allowed me to continue to play a little bit. But we don't stay in games long enough where if you have a zero bonus, you will walk away from a slot immediately. And what I'm saying with that is they should take a little more time into behavior, because do you want people playing more, which in turn will turn profits a little bit higher, or do you want someone to play more at a minimum bet with a potential decent return, but on the same token, the casino is going to be like, well, I'm not really making any money off of this. It's just a fine line. I don't know. Like, what? So last night I was like, I'm just going to go down with $20 and see what happens. Just because it was late or very early in the morning, I should say. Can you hear me, Charles?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I decided to sit down and go Bonanza. And I'm like, I'm only going to play 60 cents. Let me see what the experience, hold on. Let me see what the experience is for someone that likes to have a thrill, and I'm not knocking anybody's budget. We all understand how much we have to put in our budget to go gambling, right? So I was like, I'm just going to go with $20, see what happens. I ended up almost $200 up from
Wow.
that game. I kept getting the little guy to come down, free games. If I would have played at max bet, I would have been done much, much earlier. On the same token, because I am someone that doesn't necessarily play 60 cents all the time, but in a way, I'm trying to put myself in a position where if I don't record everything, where can I have fun and not expose my bankroll all that time? And I feel like this trip has helped me realize that. Um, and not necessarily because my bankroll is depleted, but I have a certain bankroll that I use per day. And when I'm getting close to that, I'm like, well, I can't do fucking 888 and dancing drums anymore. So what do I do? And I found a quick exit. You know what game was good for me too?
Which one?
The real Fudale.
Really?
At 38 cents, Charles, I started, I want to say $10 or $20 as well. And I ended up cashing out 320. I got the minor and the progressive. I got the envelope. And I was
Oh,
like, there's money to be fucking made on, low rolling. So why am I not doing it?
Bonsai asked if you played any Ultimate Firelink.
I did play Ultimate Firelink. I tried many different denominations within the game. I think I have one video on it. I think, I'm not sure. But here at Area, it just wasn't playing.
Yeah, well, it's probably a typical Bally game where you have to catch that on a. Well, I guess the Aristocrat is kind of like that too, where you have to catch the game at the right moment.
Right. I mean, I think that happens with any moment, with any game, right?
Sure.
But I was, when I played Firelink, I was at the point that I was, traveling a lot in terms of trying to see where my luck would come from. So I didn't really spend a lot of time in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was really not necessarily good for me, but I was surprised. Quick Hit Riches over at Cosmo.
Yes, I love Quick Hit Riches.
My first spin, I get the tail.
Yep.
And I get the. I think I got a progressive. I got like 5 quick hits, which wasn't great, right? But at least the max bet is just $3 here, not $6 like at Wild Horse.
Yeah, Treasure Island, it's $1.50, and I love playing.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, because at the end of the game, wow, $1.50. That's really interesting because I think that game has a lot of potential, especially in the free games.
Especially if you build that multiplier.
Yes, but you know that your chances of hitting 7, 8, 9 quick hits are very slim. I mean, when it happens, it happens. I'm not taking that away from it. But you know that the possibilities are kind of against you. So at $1.50, especially
you're building
because
up
the
your
pay table
chances.
Yes, you're building up your chances. Even if you get 5 with an 8x, that's an amazing win.
Right. Well, I don't know if I ever told you this, but at Lone Butte used to have the old mechanical quick hits, and they used to be 2 cents. I think they were 2 cents, and I would bet 30 lines times 1, so it was 60 cents. I hit 8 quick hits, and that paid $600 for a 60-cent bet. If you get 9 quick hits, I don't know if that's a hand pay up minimum bet, but it's pretty damn fucking close.
It's 1500x.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the same on the original. I know with different quick hits, they changed that a bit.
Okay. But I don't think it's a hand bet. But on the same token, how much money did you lose just because you chose not to bet? Just because you decided to save $2? Like, I'm not going to change my mind. Sorry for my hand. I'm not going to change my mind or tell anybody that if you're a low roller and you like to go to play minimal amounts and try to see what you win and have fun, you should never play quick hits. Mathematically, like your example, you probably left on the table over $5,000 just because of a $2 difference, because you wanted to save $2. I get that you got the thrill to see them and all that kind of stuff. But games that require max bet for a progressive, if you don't have it, I don't think you should play them. That's my personal opinion. Just because I'd rather win $20,000 than win $800 because I wanted to save $2. Just saying that.
No, I agree with you, and that's why when I go to Vegas, I always max bet on quick hit because it's actually affordable in my budget to be able to max bet. Just like when I played the quick hit super wheel, I never played less than max bet on that, and that game was treating me really good. Had a lot of fun with that one. So I'll be looking forward to playing that one.
And now I wish you lots of luck on this trip.
Oh yeah, I would love to have I don't expect to get hand pays or jackpots and run away from Vegas like
a millionaire. It would be nice, but
it would be nice. Don't get me wrong, but I want the trip paid for and at least double the trip, whatever the cost for us to have fun there.
I think you should worry about having fun. If you've already booked your trip and all that, if you happen to come back with money, even better. But you should account for not having
Oh
anything when
yeah.
you come back from that bankroll.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah,
That
it's about
one.
having fun.
Absolutely. Like I went with Elias, and I went 3 times last year. One with Elias, my buddy Ken, and then the third trip was Chris, and that's when we were on the Vegas Strip. And the one with Chris is the best time I had. But when I went with Ken, I didn't win nothing.
Yeah,
But
it goes like that too.
the problem I felt was that trip where I didn't win anything, we stayed on the total reward side quite a bit. And I blame it on total rewards. And then
Actually, I win on total rewards.
really, so it's the opposite for you.
At Aria. I don't know what's going on at Aria, at least with me, but it's just not working out. I think we're gonna part ways.
Yeah. That's a tough casino too, but I've had more luck there than Cosmo.
No, but if you think about it, and I look at things, I don't know why their slots are so tight when, from a gambling perspective wise, the tables here are insanely crowded. So
Yes,
I'm sure
yes.
from a marketing perspective, they should do a bit of a better balance in terms of the taking. And I've seen some people hit some great things here at Area from
I
time to
have.
time.
I have.
But it's so tough, and I just don't understand why.
Barista, real quick, she says stop playing at Treasure Island. It's a well, no the bad trip. The only casino I won at was Treasure Island, but then again, I
Well,
got shit faced.
well, technically, I got a hand pay on dancing drums on this trip at Bally's.
Oh, what do you mean technically?
It's like an Arizona hand pay. Like I hit the bonus, and then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna. To me, it's a really fun video because I start with a bonus, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's go max pad, and then the bonus happens. Well, I'm live recording, and then I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna continue at max pad, and it's like, na 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 na, singing that the hand pay, and I'm like, I don't know
What
what
did it
just
hand
happened.
pay at? Do you want
I'm
to
not
tell
gonna
us the
tell you
amount?
because I'm
Oh,
not
okay,
gonna tell
okay.
you.
Well, I'm going to tell you when I hit the
but
thousand.
it was over 100x on max bet.
Okay. When I hit the, I think it was $1,025 on Quick Shot. That was the follow up Asian Babies that was on the new WMS Bally cabinet. I love that game, but on a 50-cent bet, I hit over $1,000. It wasn't a hand pay, but at Aria, the machine locked up,
Oh,
and I have that video on the original PAYLINES channel.
when the attendant came over, she was like, "It's because it's a progressive," and I'm like, "But I only won the six.
Oh,
I know, but I only won the $69 progressive. Why, when you pick the mini all the time, wouldn't look up? You know what I mean?
maybe
It makes no sense.
your bonus was it triggered the progressive, and that's probably why it triggered the hand pay. That's
I
weird.
I know, I know. I was just like, what's going on?
Well, that's what happened to mine then because I hit the progressive when they had to come and pay me at Aria.
I know, but I played Buffalo Gold here. I'm sorry, Buffalo Grand here, and hit one of the progressives and continue with the bonus and continue to play.
Huh.
So I don't know. I was just shocked. It was at Bally's Las Vegas, but I will say Bally's treated me really, really nice.
I just don't like their game selection in there.
You'll be surprised. They have a lot of new stuff.
I'll have to go check it out because I actually stayed there one time and I liked their casino. And it was connected to Paris, so that was cool.
Yes. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the end of the day, the rooms are not Aria or Cosmo because
Well,
they're
yeah,
not, or
but
even
it's
the
also
casino.
it was also better than the Flamingo and even the Link.
Well, the link used to be the Imperial Palace, and I remember how crappy that was. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
never even got offers to stay here. I even stayed at the old or the new Cromwell when it was called Barbary Coast, and that was garbage.
Mm-hmm. Did you go on that side at all this trip?
I only went to Bally's,
Oh, okay.
and
See,
I went to Cosmo, and Cosmo was nice. I feel like at Cosmo, your money can last a little longer, or at least that's what it's felt to me in the sense that you can play, you hit bonuses somewhat often, You may not have over 100x bonus every single time, but I think it allows you to keep going. Where at least my experience at Area was just rough, like
I'm the complete opposite.
Rough. Like, the only way to get better offers is by making sure that your Theo is higher. I know my Theo is not the best here at Area just because I could not find a game that I could continue to play and play and play. And that's really the key to improve your offers. So
now, did you get to find your Pamplona?
Yes, I played it last night.
And you didn't do very good?
It was after my nice run on Go Bonanza. So I will say that I was still in that low rolling mode. I never hit the bonus, but I got a nice line hit of over $50. But it's just a tough game. It's a tough game.
Yeah.
On my end, I just need to find a new MGM property that I can call home. I don't think I can call Area home anymore.
Didn't you used to stay at the Bellagio quite a bit?
I only stayed once there.
Oh.
I didn't care for it. I like
really?
the vibe. Yeah, I like the vibe at Area a lot.
I do too. I really like that casino. I just love the outside. And if you look down that one street, it looks like you're in a big metropolis. Looking, it's so cool.
No, and the rooms are nice. Like, I really like my room, and my host here, she is the best. Like, I tried to tip her, and she gave me the money back.
Oh, really?
And I tried to put it back in one of her pockets, and she turned around, and she said, "If you win big, then I'll come after you."
There you go. That's nice.
No, she is super sweet. She's the best, at least to me, when it comes to host. Based on what I play, and again, I'm not a big whale. I'm not someone that comes with a huge bankroll, but I feel that she looks after me, and I've never had to pay anything extra. Sometimes, her and I have battled a little bit in terms of how much she should comp me, but at the end of the day, she keeps telling me, you should go to another casino. Like, I feel like somewhere else they're going to treat you a lot better than Area. She will say it. We don't comp very well.
Oh, not at all.
I do the best that I can for you, but you should really try somewhere else. But I feel like I keep coming back just because of her, because she's fabulous.
Bonsai says, move next door to Park MGM.
Hell no. Thank you. Hell no. That's like, you might as well stay at Bally's for that.
Oh, no. Monte Carlo's got to be better, especially with the remodel. Come on.
Hell no.
Although I'm pissed at them for taking out my favorite nachos, which was Diablo's.
They totally destroyed that. Like, when someone told me that that it was no longer there, I'm like, what I thought internally was, okay, so maybe they're remodeling. And then when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's literally gone.
They told us last time we were there.
Done. Yes, it's insanity.
Which I want to know what they did with all those decorations, because I could use some of those in my apartment.
I actually stayed at New York, and I liked it. I just think New York is a little busy for my taste. It's
very busy for a Vegas casino, for sure. There was one time I went to Vegas and no one was playing slots. It was so weird. Like, you could get on anything.
See it. Yeah, on this trip you don't see a lot of people playing slots. Yeah. And again, it's the beginning of the week. There's a convention going on here. So in the morning, I have a lot of time to play, just by myself. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm done with the Area.
Bonsai says New York is poop, but I really like New York's slot floor.
Yeah, and the rooms are okay. And
I never stayed in a room
in my rooms, anyways. But
yeah. You guys are going to make fun of me for this, but I've always wanted to stay at the Luxor because I want to ride the elevator diagonally.
Do it.
And I think I actually do get free rooms there.
Do it.
Yeah. Why not?
If you just want to ride the elevator, if it's free, why not? Fuck it. Do it.
But nothing at an MGM property is free. You got to pay for parking.
It all depends on your play, Charles.
I know. See, I told LJ on my next trip I'm going to try to stick to a casino because my problem is I like to go to all the casinos and dump like 40 here, 60 there, and that's probably what my problem is. Wouldn't she say?
Well, I'm not the best person to talk about this, but it really all depends on your bankroll.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you know, since we were talking about Diana has always told me this for a very long time. When you stay at an MGM property, your play pays for the room. So you have to be aware of how much time you spend in the property. When you stay at a Total Rewards, you're not really paying for the room. So you can either play or not play. I don't know how Treasure Island is. So it all depends on what you're trying to, and if you go to the Wynn, forget it. You're not only paying for the room, you're paying for the parking, you're paying for the person that opens the room for you, you're paying for the Wynn attendants. Yeah. But I even feel like the few times that I played at the Wynn, it was good. One of my biggest hand pays was at the Wynn years ago.
I like the Wynn and the Encore. I had a lot of fun gambling there.
Oh, it's so clean. It smells so nice, even if you're smoking. And I'm a smoker, but I feel like they really take good care of that floor in the sense that they want it spotless. It's part of their brand. Mm-hmm. Like I feel, regardless of the MGM property that you go, it's okay. But the Wynn.
Well, Steve Wynn knows how to run a property. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. I mean, unfortunately, MGM has come in and screwed up the entire strip. But Jennifer says, I can't do that. Only gamble at one place. Okay, I'm going to try that this time. I'll have to think about which I mean, obviously, I need to do some play at Treasure Island because I'm getting comped rooms.
But I don't think even Treasure Island will give you too much of a hassle if you didn't play for the room. Like I feel if I didn't play for my room here at MGM, my offers would get impacted.
My first time I used free rooms at Treasure Island, I barely played there, and they didn't give me any problem.
Right.
Yeah. But I may have played more than I thought. I don't know.
Fair enough. It all depends where you want to build, especially in your bankroll.
Well, I know I'm not going to get like I remember when I used to work in Vegas, I would play at the Aria all the time. And, I'm not saying like minimum bet because I was in Vegas. I always, up my bet in Vegas. And I just could not get any good offers. So finally I'm like, fuck it. I hate MGM and hardly ever play there.
But did you have a Vegas address or an Arizona address?
Arizona.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, our area is tough to get offers from. Like, even when I see my offers for whatever, Aria and Bellagio always are tougher. They usually give me like either $100 to $200 in resort credit to use in restaurants and stuff. Whereas New York, Luxor, I mean, obviously Excalibur is going to give you like $300 or $400, but it really all depends on the property.
Yeah. Aria is hard.
But I don't know what it is. It's the same slot machines. I know that they're server-based gaming and whatever, but it's. I mean, and granted, I play a lot of volatility games. I don't play quick hits a lot. I don't play your IGT games. I play volatility, and I think that's just my decision. But it just makes it harder.
But there were a lot of games that would be in Vegas that I absolutely hate. That when they came to Arizona, I actually got to like. I'm willing to try the beer house here in Arizona just to see if it's more entertaining because I remember playing that all the time in Vegas and would hit shit. It was a terrible game.
But do you call entertainment winning, or do you call entertainment? What do you call entertainment?
I want to play. I want to have a good time with the machine. Except for when I'm playing Aristocrat, because I don't believe those games are made for entertainment.
No, those games are made for volatility.
Exactly. They're more for the gambler.
Yeah. They're a scratch-off ticket, essentially.
Exactly. That's exactly right. But
Dragon has changed.
Dragon Spin, which you probably will hate that. You probably hate that game, but I hated that game in Vegas because I could never do anything on it. And then when they brought it to Arizona, that's when I finally appreciated that game. So it's like you
I
get
played it
different
in Vegas.
experiences.
I got a bunch of bonuses on it, and at a $4 bet here, and I my bonus could not get past $200. I know there's a problem,
Right, right.
and
What's a
it's not me.
lower volatility game? I think, you know, those bonuses are hitting more frequently than, Buffalo or Walking Dead even.
Right, but the thing is that I'm not interested in the game being cutesy and showing me a dragon just dropping wilds that are going to pay me 5 cents. For that, you may as well play Ainsworth. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but
But it doesn't. But it doesn't have the cutesy animal doing this, moving around this way. If they did, you would love them too.
yeah.
Because an Ainsworth 5 cents. I mean, I don't know if Ainsworth is a good example. But today I was playing this Arusa game.
Oh God.
This game has something to do with the hot zone, and if you get that hot zone, then you're spinning and it's hot zone on, where if you get the free games, then you get a multiplier. And I'm like, okay. Well, it seems like once you hit that hot zone, you can move your bet around. So if you have this game and you are, and you can play with your bankroll, start it at 30 cents. Wait until you get that hot zone, because it will allow you to continue to spin to try to get that free game, and you're paying for it. And then go to max bet or mid range. I got the bonus on mid range, meaning $1.50, and I started with 30 cents. And it paid me $24, and it was a 7x multiplier. But it took me literally about $40 after I hit that hot zone to actually trigger the free games. And I think the game is very misleading. And it can go up to 88x in the free games. But I don't know. If you guys have it, that's my suggestion. Play minimum bet until you get the hot zone, and then start betting up just to see if you get the free games.
Jennifer is saying, Manny, let's go gamble. And Jeremy is saying, if TI was a slot machine, it would be an Ainsworth machine.
And I actually like Ainsworth games. I just know whenever I play them that on the base game, you will not be able to sustain your bankroll. When you get a 5 of a kind and it pays you 50x, you can't.
Can I want to ask you to do something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go over to your window. I want to see where you're at in that hotel.
Okay. What do I need to disconnect?
Oh. We're going to take a look here because it looks like
Charles, hold on, because I'm also somewhat naked.
Oh, well, just
no, that's okay. I have to look.
No reflections. No reflections.
So there's
point downward.
Aria.
But don't show your flaccidness.
You're not going to see that right now. The way I'm pointing.
Okay. So is that the
I'm on the
front is?
Yeah, I'm on the 7th floor, so I have a view of Planet Hollywood, which you can see over there, right?
Yep.
There, and then that's one of the towers here. That's the old entrance to Aria. There's New York, MGM Grand, Monte Carlo. Those are my neighbors.
Oh my God, you can see your neighbors?
So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Wait a minute. How can you see your neighbors?
Well, didn't I show you?
Yeah, but
there. That's my neighbor.
Oh. That's
the Polo Towers. Maybe you should try staying at the Polo Towers, Charles.
Oh, stop making fun. I'm gonna go to the. Do they even have a casino in there?
I don't think so.
Oh. I've always wanted to go see, because you walk by it and you see it. There's got to be a casino in there. Does anyone in the chat know if the Polo Towers Polo?
I can even say that.
Polo Towers
Marco
has a casino. You know what's trippy is when you took the camera to the window, the Planet Hollywood looked extremely far away. But now that you're sitting in your room, it looks like the Planet Hollywood's right there. It's optical illusion. It's throwing me off. So, well, this has been fantastic.
Amazing.
But Jennifer wants to see you play slots.
Well, she can go to the Facebook Slot Tournament fan page and see that. I think I'm done for the night. I don't know if I'm not done, then just make sure that you follow me on the Facebook page. But
Jennifer,
I'm literally in PJs, which is underwear.
Oh, I thought you were naked. That's no fun.
No, I'm totally not naked.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to live a little. But the Jennifer barista says, "Where is the TI?" So if you see where the lamp is in the room, it would be in that direction.
Yeah, totally that way.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jeremy says, "Can you show us your room?"
Okay, I'll show you my room. Hold on. Let me put some pants on.
Oh God, he's got to put pants on for this.
Well, I mean, at least my shorts. Like this is a PAYLINES production.
Yeah. I guess no one wants to see your bulge. Okay, he's gonna put on his pants. Well, how is everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Who is in the chat? Can I get a code? What does Chief do? Code 49?
People should know by now that I'm not trashy nor ashy. So,
is that because you put on lotion that you're not ashy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so let me turn around the camera.
Oh, you look oh, look at that room.
Okay, well, that's the entrance.
Oh, I'm in love with this room. Where's the iPad that controls everything?
Charles, step by step. You open the room and you get your little map of where you are.
Okay.
But I don't know where I'm at here, but probably around here. Oh,
is that really the shape of the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know it had that shape.
Mm-hmm. And I think the Sky Suites are over here. Mm-hmm. And then you have a little button here that tells you privacy, service, master on and off. If I do master off, then everything goes off in the room, as you can see. So this is the master on. This is my bathroom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you get a hot tub and whatever.
I love that shower.
That's the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
That's my underwear. Oh, they give you a little scale. Let's see how fat I am.
Oh, God.
I love that the scale is called thinner. Can you see that? That it's called thinner?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's blinking. Oh my God, I lost weight. Can you see it?
Yeah. How much did you weigh before?
310.
Oh, well, this is fantastic.
Everyone, I know.
Yes.
I may be able to get to Atlantic City. And I mean, I noticed it because when I went on the flight, I didn't have to ask for an extension. So I was happy. And for all of you that are not fat or big boys or big girls, you know that can be a little shameful. So then...
What is that? Is that a digital picture or is that a real picture on the wall? To your left.
Oh, this?
Yeah, why does it look weird? Oh, I thought maybe it was one of those digital things or something.
Did they do that at Treasure Island?
No.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. Just wondering. Oh. Maybe I should have changed where
I'm
this is
trust me, this room is better.
And then you can charge, and that's my little iPad that controls everything. I mean, I know Total Rewards doesn't have this, but doesn't every other casino do? So I could order anything from here. I can also go to room controls, and I can say lightning. And
lightning? You can put lightning in your room?
Yes, it's right there. Lightning. See it?
That's lighting, not lightning.
It's lightning.
Lightning comes from the sky and during a storm.
Well, it comes from this iPad, Charles, or this Samsung, whatever it's called.
Okay.
It's called a Crave.
Oh. All right.
What is your fucking question, Charles?
Your room isn't very big, though.
No, because I got to... Girl, I am not a whale. I'm not. I, I don't do those kinds of things. You know what? My gambling budget is very generous, but it also won't give me a massive suite at area. But I am fine with that because this looks much better than TI. Um,
Why are you attacking Ti?
I'm not. You said that my room didn't look good.
No, I
So
said
then
no.
you
It
can,
looks great.
so you can do all sorts of things from here. It gives you scenes as well. I've never done that. Let's see, refresh what happens. Okay, I'm
But
going to activate what I've never done the scenes thing. You see that it says scenes?
oh,
You can create ambiance in your room. So here's a room.
okay. So it's
Let's,
orange right now, right? It's very warm feeling.
I guess I don't know. Let's see what refreshed means. Okay. Oh, see how things are.
Are they whiter?
Oh, look, the window is opening on its own. Yes, Aria, work those curtains.
Wow. When's the show gonna
Yes.
start?
Oh my lord. See, this is where I could use a boyfriend. He could have been recording me, and I could have been behind the drapes.
I know, and then you could have came out for the live stream.
Totally. It's so happening next time. Okay, so the other one is I've never seen this one. Romance.
Ooh.
Activate.
I hope it
Lights went
turns
off.
red.
Lights went off in the bathroom. The drapes remain open. Ooh, something's happening to the TV.
Oh, it's
Are
gonna
you
play
seeing
porn.
this? Smooth jazz, and there's a Slash picture. I didn't know Slash played smooth jazz. This is
Oh.
kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
After Slash's parents split up, his mom dated David Bowie for a while.
Oh wow.
Well, if you needed that for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire as a lifeline, you got your answer.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't recommend porn on the TV for romance.
I know. Well, it's romance. It's not. It's not just sex. So what's the other one? Welcome. Let's see what happens with Welcome. See, Bonsai doesn't do this kind of reviews where he
No,
gives you
I
right,
think you're natural at this. You can give
right.
him a run for his money.
This is the Welcome. The jazz kept playing. There we go. All the lights are on.
Just what I needed. I'm trying to get dirty and slash his face in a quiz.
There you go. Yep. I know, right? I thought the same thing. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. That's funny.
Let's see what evening does versus good night. Let's do evening first. It takes a minute for the thing to.
I like the music though.
I'm not seeing anything happening. Evening. Okay.
Bonsai really needs to do a review of Aria. I've always wanted to stay here. I've always wanted. This is my dream hotel to stay at in the Strip. But when I go to Vegas, I don't believe in paying for rooms.
Let me turn this off. Well, my host said I can get you in the Sky Suites, and that could be more than multiple rooms within one suite. And she's like, but you have to pick the hottest day in the summer.
Oh, really?
When no one comes. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we can figure that out for this summer, Charles.
I would love to do that. That would be a lot of fun.
Okay, so there is ambience in the bathroom as well. Oh, are there scenes in the bathroom? No. So let's do, what did I want to do? Evening. Oh, evening was very similar to the other ones. I'm a little disappointed at that. It's evening and they're opening up the drapes. Like, I don't understand. For you to see the view.
Oh. But I don't understand how you can peek in and see your neighbor.
Just because of the way the layout is. See, Aria goes all the way. Let me try to get. Let me go all night. So yeah, I think that will help. So I'm gonna go back on my iPad. Bonsai, learn, take notes.
Right.
I'm gonna go good night. But then I have to come to this little button here. and keep everything open. Stop, girl. Okay.
It was very confusing.
I know. But I'm a pro. So now you can have a real view without any lighting on my part. So see, those are all rooms. I can see what's going on over there, and then because the way it is shaped, if my neighbor was there, I could see him or them. But you see how there's kind of the drape comes up to this point. Unless I was standing here, my neighbor over there couldn't see me.
I see what's happening now. Now that you turned off all the light.
Yeah, it can be seen a little better.
Jeremy, I would do the same thing. He says I would burn out the curtain motors.
I think I kind of have this trip.
I would be playing with them. It would be too much fun. And then I would think we were at like Showbiz Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese, where they used to have the mechanical show and they had the curtains.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Or Showbiz, yeah.
Then at least that area, they also have a mini bar.
Mm-hmm.
See, Bonsai, you don't stay at rooms that have mini bars. That's my mini bar. Has a little bit of everything. But I'm not taking anything from that because I don't care for it.
But it would all be comped for you?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then they have those little snacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I got my soda right here.
Does your host bring you up like a gift basket?
She's never done that for me.
Oh.
I'm surprised. But I've seen... It was funny that you mentioned, and I'll say this. When I was here New Year's Eve, and I was hanging out with Greg and Deja Vu, we went to MGM, and in the middle of us being at MGM, all of a sudden they knock on the door, and it's a plate of, there's fruit, there's water, bottled water, and like peanuts and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, you know that Deja Vu plays high limit, so I'm sure. But I know some hosts are like that. Mine, she doesn't do that. I don't know why.
Maybe you gotta be like, hey, I want some free stuff.
I know, but I will say that my host is more for blackjack players. And she only has 2 slot players, and it's myself and somebody else. So I'm not sure if she knows how to properly cater to slot players, which may be her problem.
Fair enough. Well,
but I still love her.
Now, what was your reasoning for going on this trip? Was it to meet up with people, or you just said, "Hey, I'm going to Vegas. Let me just go by myself"? Are you flying solo?
No, I said it a while back. Well, I said it a while back that I was blowing my YouTube money.
Oh yeah.
I did say that before.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to say that out. Yeah, okay.
And it was a lot of fun. But I also, okay, so my parents live with me, and from time to time I want them, or at least once a month, I want them to have a break from me, and I need a little break for myself, just a little bit of privacy. And the reason why my parents live with me, it's, has to do with health and doctors being much better here than in Puerto Rico at this point with everything that's been going on. So it's easy, but in the same token, I just feel like I need a break from time to time, and they feel the same way. Love your glove, Charles. That's what they were giving you free. I know you sent me the picture, and I couldn't really see it. Nice.
It was an amazing experience and a great game, by the way.
And how was the food?
Amazing. I liked it. I mean, they had
snacks.
They had hot dogs. They had macaroni and cheese, which I'm really a big fan of macaroni and cheese with the crumbs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And nachos. They had desserts. They had a vegetable tray. It was top notch. Free soda in the fridge, water. Everything was free, and the parking, which was normally $20 parking, was free, and we were right at the door. We hardly had to walk.
Nice.
But it was just if you ever get tickets and you don't want to use them and you don't know who to give them to, please tell me about it. Because I guarantee you they're not going to give me tickets anymore.
Well, Charles, all you need to tell me is the games that you want to go, and I'll get them for you.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Any hockey game. I don't know enough about hockey to say, hey, I want to go to this game. I don't care.
Oh, well, I won't get them for you unless you tell me to.
Yeah, no, I'll go to any hockey game because and I want to take LJ on the next one because I took my dad for his birthday, and I think she would have a lot of fun. Plus, I need more gloves too.
Well, they do different promotions, so you're probably not going to get that. You'll probably get a bubblehead next time.
Hey, that's fine. No, this was in the suite to give away.
Oh, wait. Yeah, so it wasn't a promotion from the Coyotes.
No, that's that's what's in the suite from I don't know, from the casino or something.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was top notch. The seats were center ice, and you could see it was just perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
I gave a pair of tickets to someone that I work with, and she was very happy with them. And then my host called me, I think it was that same week. She was like, hey, I have Suns tickets, whatever, do you want them? And I was like, not really, but let me check. So I checked with her, and she was like, no, I don't like basketball. And I said, girl, you get free food, a suite. It could be a date night for you and your boyfriend. She was like, you know what, that's a good idea. And it is a good date night, and you don't have to spend anything.
Nothing. This is how much I spent. Zero.
Well, that's how cheap you are anyways. But
what am I going to buy?
You could have bought LJ a t-shirt.
Well, when I take her, I'll buy her a jersey because there's nothing sexier than a woman in a hockey jersey.
You were a little bit cheap that you probably went for those gloves, kept one for yourself, and then said, here, LJ.
Oh, no, I have extras. They were sitting on a table. My dad and I took like four each.
So your dad went too? How many tickets did you get?
Just two. It was just me and my dad. LJ didn't go.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. That's where I got it confused. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Now, what's funny is I think a couple days ago after I got the tickets for the yesterday's game, I went to Wild Horse, and I'm supposed to get tickets from them, but I haven't heard. So I don't know if they're going to give you that date.
Yeah. If you set a date, then they will call you when it is. Oh yeah, they totally will.
Good.
Yeah. It's funny because I think a lot of people at Wild Horse, or where we play locally, Wild Horse and Lone Butte and Bequiva, sometimes people don't know about those things and they don't take advantage of it. Like you can even get football games, Charles.
Yeah, what's her name? Carrie? She said those are usually harder, or the baseball and football are very hard to get.
Oh, no, baseball you can get without a problem. There's so many local games. Oh, yeah. Oh. And it's the same situation. There's a special, suite. I think the one at Shea Stadium is better because I've seen it, and it's a better experience.
Really?
Yeah. But for the basketball game, you go into a very specific area. You have, like, leather seats. It's really fun. So ask them if they can get you basketball tickets. If they tell you no, then let me know and I'll see if I can get you some tickets.
Cool. That would be a lot of fun.
I've never used any of that stuff. Never have.
I'll always use it. I love free stuff, especially when you're treated like royalty, because my dad and I were up in the VIP area where you go to the suite, and we're looking down at the crowd and we're like, look at all those peasants. We were joking, but because we felt like royalty. It was fun.
Yeah.
So we had a blast. It was
well, if they're free, yeah, we should take advantage of them.
And hockey is the best sport to watch live, in my opinion.
I think basketball is for me, just because I don't care for basketball.
Oh.
And whenever I've been to a live game, I've appreciated it a little bit more.
Sure. I do that with hockey. I just like hockey because there's hardly any fouls called compared to basketball, where it seems like it's all the time.
Well, I feel like on hockey you have a lot more protection, but also it's a lot more dangerous because let's be honest, what's stopping one of those people from taking one of their shoes off and there's a blade to your face, you know? I mean, if you wanted to go that deep in the sense of the hardware that they use, um, yeah, but I agree. Like in hockey, you almost have to kill somebody in order for them to stop you from doing anything.
Exactly. That's pretty. I know, it's amazing. Like people are like chucking each other against the wall, and it's like no
It's
foul. I
perfect.
guess. Yeah, I
Well,
love it.
they're skiing on a rink. That's
That's
going to
right.
happen.
Exactly. Exactly. And we did get to see a fight, and we had a very close game. It was tied. We went into overtime, and we won. It was so exciting.
Yes.
It was just the perfect game to watch.
Well, is it time to go to sleep, Charles?
It
Are you
is.
done?
Or,
Okay.
well, I'm going to give the fans a little. If you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to stay. But I was going to do some spins on an IGT game. I don't know which one, but I think people would love to see some slots. What do you want to pick it? Or
You
are
know
you
what
going
I'm
to?
gonna you know what I'm gonna pick, and I don't think it's fair that I would, because I already got my game played at least last week, so I want to give somebody else a shot.
Okay, and you're more than welcome to leave because I'm not going to stay on for very much longer. But if you want to stay to see some slot spinning, we can do that.
I'm gonna go and address the chat for a little bit,
Perfect, man.
just because I haven't seen any chats, and I feel like I've been live a lot today, and I've not been able to, see what's going on or address people. So
Perfect. So thanks for joining us, Manny.
thank you for having me.
It was awesome to see you, and we're going to play some Megavolt in just one moment. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. And Manny, you go ahead and address the chat. And
so now you have that screen going on?
No, not yet. Oh. Not yet. We're still live. We're still live. Just bear.
I see your wood, Charles.
Oh, do you see the wood?
I do.
Isn't it fantastic?
It's okay.
Okay. All right. My wood's fantastic.
That's for LJ to say. I shouldn't say that.
Okay, we're going to come back and we're going to play some Megavolt in just one moment. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We will return right after this. All right, everybody. I am back. How is everybody doing tonight? We had special guest Slot Traveler joining us tonight live from Aria in Las Vegas. It was a fantastic chat with him. It's always an honor to have him on the show. So if you missed any part of that, please replay it when it finally goes live. And right now, we're going to play some Megavolt. We have $264 into the machine, and let's try to get that hand pay tonight. And hopefully, we'll get a big win in the game. So we'll do 1 cent. We're going to play some realistic bets here on Megavolt, and here we go. Hope everyone is doing good tonight. And let's see if we can get a bonus. If there are any questions, please direct them toward. Please. Ooh. Okay, there you go. Now you can see the screen a little bit better. I just moved it. So last night we were playing Back to the Future. Hello, Therese. Welcome to PAYLINES Live. Thanks for joining us tonight. Norm Taka is in the house. He's our accountant. It's great to see you here tonight, Norm. Thank you for posting the stats for us. There you go. You're all taken care of, Norm. We are playing Megavolt here on PAYLINES Live. We'll try this out for a little bit and see if we can get a bonus or... let's try to get a hand pay on this thing. And if you haven't seen last night's live chat, I had Chief Turtlehawk live with me, and it was we were playing some Back to the Future. Be sure to check out that one if you haven't watched it. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe if you are new here. If you are watching us on Twitch, please follow me. And any donation to the tip jar would be fantastic if you like what you're watching tonight. Your support is very much appreciated. And you can find the links in the description on both YouTube and Twitch. We are simulcasting tonight. Oh, come on, let's get it. Ooh. Oh. Jennifer Barista, probably 0. I don't know how to get found on Twitch, to be honest with you. Let me pull it up while we play some Megavolt. I'll try to pull it up here. I'm glad I didn't go strictly to Twitch. Nobody is chatting in Twitch, and it still says back to the. I didn't go strictly to Twitch. Here, you see that. Here, I'll put it on this one. There might be some feedback, but this is the Twitch app. Nobody is chatting in Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account, we got 0 people watching on Twitch, but that's okay. I don't think Twitch is a big place for people to watch slot machine videos. And it is late, so we're come on. Ugh. Chi-Town Slot says hello and God bless. Thank you very much for joining us here on PAYLINES Live. Okay, we're down to $100. We had like $260. in the machine. LJ is in the chat. She goes, "Are you serious?" Hello, LJ, and welcome to PAYLINES Live. We're playing some Megavolt. Oh, she's mad because I'm playing Megavolt without her. She'll get over it real quick. Thank you. This is Andrea, Charles, and Manny. Sorry. Well, welcome, Andrea. Jeremy says I have comments on Twitch now. I don't even know how to check for comments on Twitch. I just thought it would be cool to simulcast. Jeremy says I have a comment on Twitch. Okay, who is MSV? I don't even know how to check for comments on whoever Twitch. MSI or whatever that username. Thank you for commenting on Twitch. LJ is going to have to do the next live stream on Megavolt because she seems to have luck on this thing, and I don't. Oh, come on. Oh, two of them went by. That sucks. Such a tease. Ooh, there was that 4 times. Charles, I joined Twitch, but I couldn't get it to work. What a surprise. I'm not sure. I haven't researched Twitch enough, but I do not know how you how you get discovered on Twitch. I'm going to have to do some more research on that. Are we out of money? Oh my God. This game is unbelievable. We're out of money. We lost about $250 in no time at all. Oh, there's my Apple TV remote. I was looking for this. This is my bedroom remote, and I really wanted to watch Chief Turtlehawk live last night on the big screen in my bedroom, and I couldn't find the remote, so I couldn't turn the Apple TV on. But now I know where it's at. All right, here we go. We'll put $148. I want you guys to choose the next game. Here is the game menu, if you guys can see it. What games do you guys want to see? Hoot Loot. Okay. We'll play a little Hoot Loot. And this guy gotta go. Gotta go. Therese always wants to see Glitz. We'll have a Glitz night. There's Hoot Loot. It's a 40-line game. I still think there is a flaw with this game where it shows you the symbols before the reels start to land. I don't know why it's like that. See, if I look this way, everybody, it looks like I'm looking at the slot machine, right? It's kind of like the Brady Bunch thing. Once we run out of money on this game, we will change games. That's very interesting, Jeremy. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe if you're new here. Come on. But why does it do, why does it do this? I don't know what's going on. Can someone in the chat tell me what makes this so super? Because it's called Super Hoot Loot. Yes. Okay. So if you get a combination on the bottom, you get four times 420. Oh, is that what it is, Dave? The multiplier is bigger. Yes, LJ. We are at 400 subscribers tonight. Thank you very much. There it is. This is a fantastic accomplishment because I remember the original Paylines. It seemed like it took forever to get to 400. So thank you, everybody, for subscribing. I can't with this game. We will celebrate when we get to 1,000. I got some good giveaways. LJ says, my channel is getting big like my wood. That's very true. Good morning, Natasha. Welcome to Paylines Live. We have $35 left on this game. Then we're going to go ahead and travel to a different game. I assume these are the bonus symbols. Oh, we won almost $20 on that spin. Oh, 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 we got it. Yes, very good now. Here we go. We got free games awarded here on Super Hoot Loot. We got 7 free games. We're going to press the button here in just one moment. I just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Please thumbs up this live chat, or if you're watching it as a replay, please thumbs up and subscribe. Here we go. We're going to do 7 free games here on Super Hoot Loot. Here we go. I have no idea what the bonus entails, but it looks like a bunch of wilds are coming out. Oh, see, now in the bonus, it doesn't show you what it's going to be like in the base game. That's interesting. Oh, what happened? What's going on? Oh, did I get 420 times? Oh, look at that. We got a hoot line. LJ says, wait, this game has spins? I thought it was picking. Maybe the original was picking? We'll verify that with lower bets. I don't know what's going on. I'm still asleep. Well, that was a good line hit. Okay. Lined it up. Okay, 106.80. That's pretty good. Very nice. Okay, let's go to the next game. Let's play some of this a triple double diamond with the free games. I really like this game in the casino. I usually do the nickel version, so let's put it on nickels. There we go. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put it. It's only I only have 1 times as the option, so we'll have to go in the settings and change that. So let's go to we'll go to 2 cents, so it's $2 a spin. I have to change that in the settings. Hopefully we get a free games. I believe we. Oh, almost. Oh, no. So I got to write down in my notes that we need to fix this game where we'll be able to do higher bets. Norm Taka plays it at $1 denomination. It's I guess it's the 5-line version, or do you select 5 lines? Because you could actually select 1, 5, 9, 15, and 20. It'd be nice to get some free games. Thanks for joining us tonight here on PAYLINES Live, Natasha. She's got to get ready for work, so have a good day and don't work too hard. And thanks for watching us tonight, for stopping in. Be sure to smash that like button on your way out. If anyone is watching on Twitch, thank you for joining us tonight. We are doing a simulcast on Twitch. And if you have a Twitch account, please go to twitch.tv/PAYLINES slot channel. All right, let's do our last game. All right, I need some suggestions in the chat. Out of these 9 games, which one do you want to? Which one do you want to play? This will be our last game of the night. Out of these 9 games, let me go back to Twitch. Oh, LJ gave me the middle finger on Twitch. Thank you, LJ. And she goes, there's your comment. There's one person watching, but that might be me. Oh, Norm, you might be playing like an older version or a different version of Double Diamond. Oh, Lantern Riches. Well, we will play that for Therese. I love this game, Therese. And hopefully we get a massive hand pay on this because it can pay out. I'm going to do pennies on this, though. We have $142 into the machine. We're going to do $3 bets. This game is extremely volatile, but the bonus is fantastic. And it's also, okay, Norm, yes, they have the free game version actually in Mechanicals as well. Let's see if we can get a bonus on this thing. Oh. If I see this game in Vegas, I'm playing it. I do too, Therese. This is a good game. Oh! Welcome back, PMT. Yes, we are still playing. We are playing our final game called Lantern Riches. Hopefully we'll be able to hand pay on this. Hopefully it's a massive hand pay. I want to apologize to PMT. I believe we started our live stream while he was live streaming. There was no disrespect, PMT. We did have Slot Traveler in the chat, live from Vegas, and that's why I had to go live. So please don't take that with any disrespect. Oh, come on. We just needed one more. And you know me, I just like to randomly go live, it seems like lately. But I'm going to try to go live earlier. If you guys are watching the replay who always comment, oh, go on earlier, we'll try to do that soon. Jeremy asks, how much of the tip money does Twitch keep? Jeremy, all the oh, God, we almost had it. All of the tip money, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, goes through PayPal. So whatever the PayPal fee is, I don't know what it is. I think it's like a quarter, or 25 cents or something. So actually, it's better than sending super chats. And remember, all tips and super chats and whatnot, or whatever you want to call it, all of that goes right back into the slot museum for extra games and whatnot. So it does go to a good cause. That's how I was able to get when we used to go live before the hashtag 90 days. That super chat money went to go and get Tokidoki, Back to the Future, and whatnot. So all the donations or whatever, or tips or super chats go right back to the Slot Museum. We're gonna try some $30 spins here. Let's see if we can hand pay this thing. LJ, do you and Charles have a money lock? LJ does have one of those money box. Jeremy says, whatever. We know that you spent your super chat money on your wood. This game is tough. I don't think we're going to get a bonus. We also spent super chat money on Black Widow. All right, we're not going to get a bonus on here, and I don't know why. It's a tough game, but here we go, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight here on PAYLINES Live. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe. I'm getting really tired, so we must end this episode now. Anytime you would like to send a donation to the Slot Museum, go to paypal.me/CoolWavePick. That's CoolWavePic. It is in the scroll bar and in the description below. Any donations will be appreciated. And remember, they do go back into the Slot Museum and PAYLINES slot channel. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Please join us on the next live stream. Don't forget to subscribe, ring my bell, and then that way you get notified when I go live, because sometimes I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I want to go live and play some slots for you guys. So there it is. So thanks for watching tonight, and we will see you on the next live stream. Good night, everybody.